Hey guys, hope you guys have been paying attention on the Facebook page. But one of our family members, one of the people in the inflatable community, his name is Bailey Huber. He's a great guy, runs a great business. But he had a big tragedy to his business the other day. He had a truck and it caught on fire. I've talked to him; he doesn't have any clue how it happened, but it caught on fire and it took $30,000 worth of his units down with him. So that's a big blow to his business. A couple amazing members of the family, the inflatable community, have come to me, and we kind of work together to figure out something that we can do for him. So there's a GoFundMe page which we'll tag. Nick's been sending it out. Other people have been sending it out. It's been going all over the place. Hopefully, some of you guys have already donated. But what we've decided to do is we've decided to take this slide and we're going to raffle it off, or we're going to waffle it off. There's going to be an unlimited amount of entries. We haven't decided on how long this will go yet, but you can enter as many times as you want. We're going to take it for an infinite until the time is up, and we're gonna raffle off this slide. So it's going to be $50 per entry, and the way we want you to enter is on the GoFundMe page. So go to the GoFundMe page, put in 50, 100, 150, 500, whatever you want. For every $50, we're going to put your name into the raffle one time for this amazing 16-foot slide that we demonstrated for you. So we're trying to get one of our own back on their feet after this tragedy. I hope you'll participate in this raffle because you want the slide, but I hope you will do it also because it's going towards getting one of our own back on our feet. So thank you so much for your participation that I know you're going to do. But we're going to go ahead and put this thing up. Okay, guys, we got this 16-foot dual lane slide up and ready. We're going to do a quick tour of it. It took up our entire space. We probably should have done this outside, but it's a beautiful slide. You guys are going to get to see it here. So first off, it's a dual lane, nice big slide lanes. We'll get in close on those in a minute. But starting right here from the front, we got the big pockets with the Velcro on the outside so you can flip it up and be able to hold them up while the air comes out at the end. Over here, we've got the water release. All right, so I saw those a few years ago, and I didn't know what they were for, and I've had a lot of customers say, what are these for? But what happens, especially with a big pool like this, where we've got the big slide lanes and the big pool, it's holding maybe 500 plus gallons of water, which ends up being over 4,000 pounds. And so if you put the pool on a significant downhill, what happens is water's going to go to level, right? So water's going to lean way up against that front bumper. It'll be shallower in the back and more on the front bumper. And if that weight overwhelms the ability of the slide to hold the water in, you get that bowing or that tipping, right? And so the way to counteract that is you put basically a bathtub top release. And so if the water gets up above that first layer of, where the water is supposed to be, it'll drain out. So you shouldn't ever have to deal with that bowing or tipping or people hitting the front and, sliding over at the angle. So it's kind of a safety feature, but it also just it'll keep you from getting those callbacks, because if you filled it up, or you started filling it, it wasn't full, you left, the customer, it started bowing, they're going to call you. Something's wrong with your slide. It's not working, and you're going to come back and you're going to spend time on it. So this is a feature to help you not have to ever get that call back. Follow me. So we've got the tarp systems on these. All right. So we can't show you because we don't have area, but these are 5 out and 6 wide. It's a nice big tarp area. I'm hoping that you don't have to tarp your slide using these. They're on both entrances. And these are coming standard on everything that we have moving forward. Combos, whole deal. Follow me, boss. All right, so first off, just look at the size of this pool. This is going to be carrying so much water. You're going to have just a phenomenal time playing in this pool. But it's got the inflated pool, like all the Big and Bright pools. So you can see, nice soft cushion. If I were to come down as a kid, I would land on this. I would not hurt myself. It's enough to protect the liner as well. The other good things is, maybe you've seen the videos out here, but this soft cushion allows you to drain the pool better. So let's say that we were going to drain the pool. We'd unzip it about halfway. I would stand on here because my weight's not good enough to push it to the ground, but it would be if I unzipped it halfway. And then all the water would start rushing out. Come up here and I'll try to explain this, but as the water becomes lower and lower, the backside, the highest point, will start to reinflate with water, with air. And as it reinflates with air, it'll continue to push the water over. Probably about 95% of the water, if not more, will come out automatically. If you find a deep spot, though, let's say that they had like a hole in the ground, water might sit there. Just put your feet in it. Just slowly walk. As the air inflates around it, that water's going to follow you. Once you get to the edge, step back down, drain it out. You're good to go. All right, one more thing is we've got the water releases underneath. They're right here and on the other side, and then two in the very back. So if you do get some water in your slide, hopefully you set it up properly. Hopefully all the other features that we did, the lined pools, the higher liners, the U-shaped liners will keep water from getting in. But let's say it rained or something and you got water in there. You've got your water releases here. Now, most people don't fully know how to use those, okay, because they wait till the slide's down. What you want to do is get all the water out of the front, zip it back up. It's a little bit hard. Go ahead and unstake the unit, but get under here and actually open the release, which I'm not going to do today, but you get under there and you force it open. That will allow water to start running out while the unit is still up. If you can tell, again, which side's lower, you can go and sort of lift the unit from the other side, causing the water to run underneath and get a bunch of water out there. So that's the best way to use the water releases. All right, Boz, come on in here with me into the pool. So first off, you can see we got really wide slide lanes, all right? We did 2 full sections, so that gives you a wider slide lane. The other thing that I really like about it is the water will sort of, water kind of channels. And when you do like 1.5, when the slide lanes are like 1.5 of those, you'll get like a channel of water on one side. Well, here you'll probably get water sort of on the walls and right down the middle. It should help with the sliding process. But we've got the liners that come up about 16, 18 inches. That's going to be up high. The water's going to fall out of the soaker sleeve, and it's just going to go straight down. It shouldn't have any way to get into your slide right into the pool. So direct path. Also, there's no clamshell Velcro up here because, as we all know, Velcro bites, and we don't want it taking bites out of kids. It's also high enough that unless they're really kind of putting their hands up, even if it didn't get put on properly, they shouldn't bite the kids. So it should be safe. It's really, really solid Velcro here. And 4-inch, so you can see it's not coming off unless you want it off. As long as it's lined up properly, kids shouldn't have any problem with Velcro. We're going to go up the stairs here. So we've got really solid material on the handles for you. And then as you can see, our steps are reinforced from the back. That should prolong the life, and it should also help you from getting those really bad dippy steps. And so it should protect the steps, protect the liner, and make it last a lot longer. But follow me up. We've got a safety sign here. Take a look at this safety sign. Make sure you're grabbing the rails like it says. All right. Once you get up top here, you're going to see that we back it here. That's protection for the back of the slide because kids get up here and they're horsing around and they're kicking your slide and stuff like that. We've got the slide first, feet first, so no head slides, and then no double riders, of course. Again, the liners start here, but look, we intentionally put the water out here, and you might be able to see, but there's holes here, so the sleeve's going to fill up, the water's going to come out. If you're old school and you just like a garden hose or some other thing, we've left some tabs here for you to go ahead and do whatever you want. But I recommend using the quick connect into the soaker sleeve. It'll come down over the 2 lanes. That's what we like, all right? And then it hits right in to the liners, and it has nowhere to go but into the pool. So unless the kids are up here like squirting it back and splashing it around, you shouldn't get any water up here. Even if you did, most of it will work its way down. But if some got down into the seams, obviously you might have some in the back. We've got those water releases. I don't foresee that being a big issue. We also got the nice netting right here. So it's safety feature. It's hard for kids to do flips and anything like that. But this thing's too inviting, so I'm going down. All right. Okay, follow me over here. It's really hard to see because, again, we don't have the space. But right over here, we've got a nice area for you to have Velcro. And then coming down the side of the slide, we've got attachments for you to run your garden hose the whole way through. This particular slide has 5 big pockets. There's another pocket right here on this side. All right, so again, we did limited space, but we've got a spot for your business cards. Also, your safety warning labels are down here with all of the safety requirements and with all of the data and information that you need, and it's got your serial number. Coming around backside here, I hope you'll be able to hear me. We've got 2 more zipper pockets in the back. The slide's going to come with 6 built-in tethers already ready to go for you. We've got these fancy D-rings, anchor points throughout the entire slide, but I forgot to show you up front, so I'm going to show you back there. Again, nice, big, solid pockets. We've got the 90-degree here in case you have to be up near a fence or a gymnasium wall, something like that. But we also have a straight tube. And for all the inspectors out there, we've got the data already back here for you. We've got your manufacturer, your manufacturer date, and your serial number. All right, so I really hope you enjoyed your first look at the Big and Bright 16-foot dual-lane orange slice. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know, orange surge. We can call it whatever. I haven't fully decided on a name there. Orange surge or orange slice. On my last one I sent in with this design, people were saying call it the Fiesta slide, whatever you want to call it, okay? I know once you take it, you guys get these amazing creative names, and I need to work on being more creative with my name. But for today, it's the orange surge, okay? So thanks for seeing it with me.